Well, good afternoon, folks. As you know, we've got a weekend of shenanigans planned. Me and her indoors being fair. What I have done, I've got some navigation on the big bike. I've got a pack on the back all loaded. I'm just nipping out, seeing how it is, and fueling up because we've only got a 77-mile range, and I've still not topped the tyres up, as you can see, little warner there. So I'm presuming the front tyre is down by about 2 psi. So I'll do the old 3642 and we'll see how we get on. Oh, hang on, bloody hell. Shouldn't be coming down here now, pal. HGV ban. Oh, happens all the time, I'll tell you what, all locals will be taking pictures now. My last company I work for, you get shot if you got caught coming down here in wagon. Oh, don't wear really soft verges there, mate. Oh, look at this. Porsche's turning round. Oh, he's not happy. Porsche went off at top speed. Well, we're in first gear. We've got 74-mile range. I'm going to do a junction up motorway. I'm going to top this up with fuel. And then we're ready for what the weekend brings. The weather's not looking brilliant, but we've got them, so we're going to go either way, whether it be snowing or whatever. Oh, hang on. I'll put you back on once we get out of this predicament. Well, I shit you not, folks. That went on then for 15 minutes. The fellow in the car transporter with the, was it the BM on the back? He would not move, he wouldn't put two wheels on curb. Not that he had to do, but he wouldn't, he was having none of it. So the wagon had shunt backwards and forwards until there was just about enough space to get past. That was fun and games anyway. It pulls proper well, this. Yeah, put a bit of sport mode on here. Yeah, this is like, it gets to 5,000 revs and then it goes proper well. Hang on, let's get around this corner. It proper goes then. My hand's stuck in this position, I don't know why. It's just arthritis, I think. Oh, it goes well. The only thing I'm not so keen on is that I would have preferred clocks. I think some nice black clocks, maybe with a silver surround or brushed aluminium surround, I think would have been nice. Even if they had a bit of a digital display, I think that would have set it off just that little bit better. A bit more authentic. But what I wanted to do is just jump on the motorway here and just do a quick junction. So we'll check back in on the motorway. You can probably see now the tyre pressures have gone up to 34, 36, obviously because the tyres are warmed up a bit, but I will still top them up once they cool down, and we'll just see how we get on. Right, folks, sorry about the wind noise if it's bad, so we're doing 50. What is sport mode? Let's get into 6th gear. So we're at 4,000 revs now. Let's take it out of sport mode. Obviously, no wind protection, we can see that. A little screen probably would be nice there. No doubt in time, and they will furnish the bike with some accessories. There's also a simulator under the seat. USB there, simulator under the seat. It's basically, I don't know what bike does it, but under the mudguard, the rear mudguard, there's an Allen key. And the Allen key takes the back seat off, and then you can see where you put the key in to pop the front seat. This suspension, KYB suspension, honestly it soaks it up. Only doing a junction, then throw some fuel in it. Mirrors are not too bad. Not brilliant, but you know what I mean. They do the job. Yeah, you won't get left behind on this. Ground, I don't know what ground is. It's like ground, but different. Yeah, ground clearance is a bit dodgy on the right hand side with the pipes. I think if you had an aftermarket one, it'd be nice if it was raised that little bit. Maybe you could do just a preload, stiffen it up a bit, I don't know. Or you'd have to start hanging off on the right hand side so the bike's not quite as cranked over. It's probably blowing a gale on the mic, I'm sorry for this, folks. But it's not that cold today. Like you say, I've got the intermediate gloves on, the old Alpine Stars, allegedly waterproof. Not too sure about that, but they have that dry star lining. Oh, no, it's cruise control. What are you doing, Sean? Yeah, 67 we're set. Easy enough, innit? Pop it off. Yeah, loads better with summer gloves on, or intermediate gloves. Let's get in front of this wagon because we're coming off here. How we laughed. Keep getting cramp in my arm, I have to stretch it out. Murdered it is, honestly. It's called speedo cramp. Oh, I'll show you something in a minute, folks. You know, I've got a dodgy right eye. I've got a dodgy left eye now. Have a look at this in a minute. We'll get some fuel in this any road. Yeah, the only thing with these GoPros, having them right on the front of your helmet, if like this on my what helmet have I got on? Even bloody know, my Scorpion. What did they had on then? Yeah, if it's if the opening for the visor is right at the front, it does get in the way. Obviously my showy one's fine, and my adventure one, the opener's on the side, so it's fine there. I was going to put a bit of motion lotion in this. But yeah, so on the back of this I've just got a roll bag, and I've put more than enough clothes in it. I've got enough for 2 weeks, for 2 days at least. You know what I mean? But I've got excessive. I've put about 5 t-shirts in there, 3 or 4 pairs of shorts, my trainers, bits and bobs, a tyre compressor and all that, puncher outfit. I'm also going to be wearing a rucksack as well. But as I've told people, I don't know it all by any stretch of the imagination. I've been touring around Europe for 30 years now. My first 6 years, I'd obviously done it on sports bikes down to Portugal and that. But all I ever took then was a rucksack, or maybe a hold-all, just strapped at back seat, and it was plenty. It was never an issue. It just, I think it's one of those things with us having the GS. If you've got 3 boxes and you misses, you just tend to fill them. You know what I mean? Because there's a bit of space there, you find something else to put in. And half the time I come home, I know I'm dead scruffy like, but half the time I come home and I've not worn half my stuff. I take about 7 or 8 t-shirts, I probably only wear 3 all holiday. Have a couple of night out ones. I ain't wearing the same stuff, mate. Half it's just born idleness. But I'm loving this. I think this is the future for me. See what it is, it's rotten at the moment because I've used it, it rained twice. It's going to be a bad weekend with weather. I'm going to give it a proper good clean after that. See how it comes up. If it comes up alright, you know, I might consider one of these. And I know there's a lot of people slating the Chinese and that. It's got that J1 calipers company that Brembo owns. They're owned by Brembo. It's got Metzela tyres, KYB suspension. So it's got a bit of quality on it, you know what I mean? Got a bit of quality on it. Steering lock's not best, but it is an I was going to say it's an adventure bike. Well, it is at the weekend. Here, let's have a look. Well folks, it's about 6 degrees today now, it's not too bad. But that's the big girl ready to tow. So a roll bag on the back, I've basically took the seat off, thread the straps through, there's a little mounting point underneath you can just about get. Well, it's alright, isn't it? One thing I will show you, chicken strips. You're probably thinking, oh look at chicken strips on there, but that there, that's as far as you can lean that over without the exhaust touching the floor. So when it's at that angle, the bottom of the exhaust just about grounds out. I've put the adjustable mount on, and got the ultimate add on the screen on there. So got my navigation on there. Running out of juice, just throw a USB in. As I said, there is a ciggy lighter under there. But yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving it. Yeah, it's my cup of tea. My cup of tea. Not for everyone, I know, as I've seen in the comments, but yeah, everyone's to their own, innit? So that's us ready to tow. So what it does now, as you can see, it's very stubby at the back there, isn't it, with that. So there's all this to throw shite up. It doesn't go on your back, but it does go on the back of your lid. Oh, you're going to make that out. Back of my lid's rotten. Not too fussed about it, like, it's not a thing, not a deal breaker, but I suppose that's what you get for having that, don't you? But yeah, that'd be so good if that was the only exhaust, you know, if that wasn't there, you could crank it right over, because it does like getting over. It does. So yeah, so I didn't know, like I said, this JH1, let's tap the screen, it's owned by Brembo. That's why the brakes are so good. It's amazing. All the fasteners seem to be aluminium, so they shouldn't fur up. The quality's pretty decent. As you can see there, KYB suspension. No, told you that, but we're going away. So phase on the 302C, that's set up exactly the same. Roll bag on the back, ultimate add-on screen for navigation, although she hasn't got a USB. So she'll have to make sure the phone's charged or put a power bank in her pocket. But anyway, when we do get there for some glamping shenanigans, we'll check back in. Phase on the road, that, yeah. Supposed to be riding it this week, but work's been hectic. But yeah, I do think, not sure whether you agree or not, but if there was two dials there, maybe one dial, but I think I'd like two dials there, maybe black with like this what is it, like this brushed aluminium, that kind of finish, because you can see it there, it's round the headlight. I think it would finish it off with two dials there with a brushed aluminium, is it a bezel, whatever, couldn't care less. But anyway, thanks for watching this, folks, do appreciate it. We'll be on the road in a day or two. There she is. But yeah, ready to tow. Oh, I just filled up. As you've seen, there was 70 miles in it just. Well, it was down to 60 when I went to the fuel station. I've just got £21 in it, and it's not the cheapest one. That it's now got a 256 mile range. We'll see how accurate that is. But 256 out of a cruiser, that's not bad, that is it? That's not bad at all. But anyway, ready to tow. See you on the next one. Ta-da.